friends, today I am going to share with you Paul Morphy's Immortal game. This game is also known as the Opera game. This game is a 17-move miniature which consists of many strong sacrifices. Let's have a look. Paul Morphy begins the game with e4. This is a very standard chess move and this also opens the scope of the bishop and the queen. It also fights for the control of the center. Black replies by playing symmetrically and playing e5. This move is also counter-attacking. Knight to f3 threatens the pawn. Black defends it while playing d6. This is known as the Philidor defense. White opens up with d4. Here already there are many chances of attacking for white. Black makes a slight opening inaccuracy by playing bg4. Although the knight is pinned and it indirectly prevents the capture of the pawn on e5, Paul Morphy calculates a sequence of moves and captures the e5 pawn anyways. This is a shocking surprise. The bishop takes the knight, queen takes the bishop, and d into e5 taking the pawn. Here, white has a slightly misplaced queen, but Paul Morphy makes the queen even stronger with the help of his bishop. Bishop to c4. The pawn on f7 is weakened. The f7 pawn is being attacked and white threatens to checkmate the black king with the next move queen into f7, which will be checkmate. Black smartly defends the pawn on f7 by knight to f6. This is a very good developing move and already black is starting to play a better game. Queen to b3. White attacks the f7 pawns once again. Now b7 pawn is also attacked. Black plays queen to e7. If white takes the b7 pawn, queen to b4 is a very good check because after the trade of queens, black neutralizes white's attack. Knight to c3 preventing the trade. If black decides to play queen to b4 anyways, the f7 pawn is hanging. Black plays c6. c6 is the best move because now black has a very solid structure. Bishop to g5 pinning the knight and b5. b5 according to the computers is a big mistake. Although it attacks the bishop which is of higher value, still it doesn't really do much because after the sacrifice on b5, black has nothing good to do. Even if they trade the queens, white is still winning. So they had to take the knight. Now bishop takes b5, check. Knight b to d7, long castling, rook to d8 defending the knight. And here can you find Paul Morphy's very strong rook sacrifice? If you said rook into d7, you are correct. Now the knight cannot capture the rook because the queen is hanging. There is only one good move here for black, which is taking the rook with their own rook. Rook takes d7 is a smart move. However, after rook d1, white is exploiting the pin yet again. Queen to e6, black is looking forward to trade the queens. However, after b into d7 check, knight into d7, queen to b8 check is a very nice and smart queen sacrifice. The only legal move for black is knight takes b8 and rook to d8 is a very nice checkmate. At this point, black is completely lost. Did you enjoy the game? If yes, subscribe the channel for even more interesting games.